Good morning, everyone. It is currently July 20th. It is 6:30 in the morning. I just finished up at the gym. I just wanted to do a quick video. It's not going to be a long one like my last one. This is just going to be covering what my macros are, workout split, and kind of how I'm going to be adjusting things. So right now, macros and calories, I'm at 2,600 calories per day, and that is 260 protein, 228 carbs, and 72 fat. So for right now, that's how that's going to be, and I'm just kind of monitoring it, seeing how my conditioning is coming through, and then I may adjust it. Well, I for sure will be adjusting it because I'm going to be dropping fats and upping carbs a little bit, just depending on how my body reacts to how my body reacts to how the diet's going. So that's kind of just my starting point. I'm already down to 187, so not a huge jump, and a lot of it is quote unquote fake weight. Like, basically what fake weight in my opinion means is like when you start a diet and everything and you instantly drop 2-3 pounds because you're switching things up, you're not taking in maybe as much soda, or you're not drinking, or just eating as much calories and eating as much like sugar and bad foods for you and all that stuff. When you're just cutting out a lot of that crap, you'll see a change in weight, like a dramatic couple pound difference, but then it's gonna pretty much from there completely slow down or stop depending on how your diet's going. For me, I think my calories are low enough that it's still going to keep dropping, but I got to make sure that it's not at a pace that's too fast, because otherwise you risk the losing muscle. So that is where that is at right now. Like I said, I'm going to be just adjusting it. I'm 187, and I'm just going to keep weighing myself when I'm doing, or if you guys are following along and doing this too, when you're doing a flexible diet where you're counting macros and counting calories every day. I'm gonna turn this light on, and it's a little better. When you're counting calories every day and stuff, then what I always recommend is to weigh yourself every day, because you'll see a lot of people say not to, but that's for certain types of diets. But this one, the way that you're manipulating your calories and you're really changing things on a day-to-day basis, you're going to notice a weight loss per day, or you should. It may be 0.1 pounds if you're hitting your macros exactly right. This is pretty dark. I think you guys can still see fine. But yeah, so if you're hitting your macros exactly right and it's at a correct pace of what you should be eating, then you're going to notice that you're losing weight. So weigh yourself every day. If you don't have a scale, go get a scale. If you don't have a food scale, go get a food scale, because that's the only way to accurately track. And yeah, things have been going good so far. I've been pretty much staying on track. We went out to eat last night, and yesterday was leg day, so I had a little more calories to burn and everything. So I got like fajitas at a Mexican restaurant, and it was pretty good. And I actually woke up feeling like more lean than the day before. So just goes to show, flexible dieting works, guys. But you just got to watch where you're eating. You got to make sure that you manipulate things. Yesterday, for instance, I had didn't have a high carb breakfast like I normally do, and ended up saving those carbs for lunch. I didn't have any carbs. I had like a couple from asparagus. So then I had a bunch left for dinner, and then we went out to dinner, and I pretty much filled all those carbs up. But I'm going to be doing that, and then basically like once every few weeks, I'm going to be doing a cheat day where I may incorporate something that I'm not able to on a day-to-day basis. This may be just like a high carb day, or it may be that I have a few slices of pizza or something along those lines. Because if you have those days, then it helps you kind of regulate your diet a little bit better, and you're not just dying all the time trying to crave other food. But the thing is, with flexible dieting, this diet's kind of made so that you don't do cheat days. I'm going to personally try and incorporate one and see, and kind of use it as a high carb day and see how that affects my body. Because I know on my last diet, after a high carb day, I actually dropped weight. So it's kind of an experimental thing. This whole thing is kind of experimental for me, because I have dieted myself down, but never to a show level. So it's just kind of trial and error, seeing what's working, and that's why I'm doing such a long prep, to make sure that I get it taken care of. On to the next thing, weight training. I kind of covered that in the last video. That will be changing here in like a month or so. I'll be changing things up, but so far everything's still good. Still taking my pump formula, still getting a good pump in the gym and everything, and I think that'll probably last throughout the entire prep because I'm having a lot of carbs and sodium and stuff like that. I won't manipulate sodium until towards the end of prep. So that is pretty much where that's at. This is just calorie talk going on about my macros and such. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Short video, like I said. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be Sunday, I think Sunday. Okay, bye.